Do you want to manifest some kind of birthing experience that is memorable in the sense that you feel empowered, that you feel in control, and that you feel celebrated? I'm here to share with you that you can absolutely have the birth of your dreams and you can start planning for it now. Whether you are weeks away, months away, this is the way that you can manifest the perfect birth for you. In the months leading up to my childbirth with baby, I was doing womb healing. I will leave a link below as to some of the womb healing movements and videos that I was watching to kind of connect with my womb and to clear anything that I've held on to over the years and kind of just heal. You want to talk? So I was looking into things that I could do on a daily basis, which were yoga. I could do yoga that was for prenatal. And I remember one in particular, one video I was watching that had affirmations that was talking about, I'm connected with baby. Baby loves you. You love baby. It was just kind of a way that I could connect with baby before she came, and I found that pretty special. Of course, that also kept me active. It kept me flexible, mobile, so that was great. Another thing that I found that, in preparation to giving birth was walking. I was doing 1 to 3 miles nearly every day. I loved going during sunsets. That was pretty helpful. I feel like it helped prep my body for a birth. Another thing that I did that I found that was extremely important was eating enough protein. And like really just making sure that I was getting enough nutrients. So I was of course taking my vitamins. That helped me have more energy, so that was great. But I was in the gym. Also. I was lifting weights. I was doing my regular regimen, which was, compound movements with squats, deadlifts, bench press. I was out there until until the week that I gave birth. I was lifting weights, and I feel like that was extremely beneficial. Come time for labor, I remember walking up to the hospital because I had called them that morning. I said, hey, I am a week late. Baby is not showing too many signs. I was getting a bunch of Braxton Hicks, and I was experiencing those labor pains without it really happening, and it wasn't consistent. So I called them up. They told me to come to the hospital right away, and so I packed my stuff up. I was able to plan ahead, let my family know, and I had my sister joining me, my husband joining me. It was fabulous. And I get there, and I feel that because of all the affirmations that I did that contain things like, to stay calm, that my body is going to do what it needs to do to give birth. I just felt like in a balanced state when I walked in. I didn't feel those nerves, and I wasn't scared. I was just ready. And so that being said, I walked up, they scanned my tummy, and then it was time to hook me up to the machines and things like that. I had to get like Pitocin and things like that in order to help labor move right along. And so after I was done with that, I remember after being hooked up to the machines, I remember kind of pacing around in the room, kind of moving around. But the most impactful part about this, because this is my third child, that the other ones are like teenage men. It's wild, okay? And so it's been a while. So it was pretty I felt it was a new experience. I felt like the support system that I had in the room with me, with my sister and my husband, was just so much more different this time around. I felt celebrated, I felt loved, and I literally just started tearing up because I just felt so grateful that they were there for me, and they made it like a silly, fun experience. Like, they were playing my favorite jams. We had the lights going. I had like sparkle galaxy lights in the room. and they were just doing what they can to keep me in high spirits. And so that was like absolutely amazing to have that kind of team with me. And so I remember from the videos I had watched, of course we do research as pregnant women, like what to do during birth. And so I made sure not to lay down, and I made sure to like sway my hips and move around, walk around when I could. And I noticed like I think I was there from 11 a.m. until about 10 p.m. is when I gave birth to baby, and she claps. And so it was pretty fast. The other childbirths that I had lasted a really long time. Labor took forever. It was nearly like 2 days worth of labor, and it was extremely excruciating. And so that being said, I really do think that preparing and finding my balanced state and just like giving myself the reassurance that I needed helped out so much. So come time for labor, I remember like the nurse was saying, "Oh, you're ready to go," you know? And I just remember like just keeping a sense of humor inside that room. Keeping a sense of humor. I remember at one point they were flipping me over, like kind of rolling me from side to side to help her go down the birth canal. And I remember just like, "You're flipping me like a pancake." And it's like that kind of humor, and like just stay light. This doesn't have to be an experience that you see on the movies of you gritting your teeth and you holding your hands in a fist. And, it doesn't have to be terrifying. I found it pretty amazing that it happened so fast. And I remember the doctor comes in and it's time to deliver her. And I just thought to myself, like, well, it's happening. And I guess I'm a little bit nervous now. And I remember the doctor just reassuring me like, "Hey, there's nothing to be nervous about. You got this. We're here. We've got you." And that was amazing. And then I remember just kind of being in awe of like how strong my body is, and just breathing, just making sure my breathing was solid, like deep breaths and everything. And then she came and she was born into this world. And isn't that right? You were born, huh, Mama? You were born. Yeah. So anyways, so she was born, and just I remember feeling her as she was coming out, and I'd never done that before. I just felt so much more like connected with my body and just trusted the experience. And it was just by far the best experience. And so that being said, I'm hoping that by me sharing this story with you, you feel a little bit more confident with your birth that's coming up soon. And just know that, give yourself some time to prepare. Find that balanced state, whatever works for you. Give yourself those affirmations on a daily basis. Do some yoga to connect with your baby, and just know that your body is going to do what it needs to do. And this can be a pleasurable experience, a fun experience. And yeah, just don't be scared.